Howdy everybody, Floyd here again. Back in the shop today working on the SR500. I've actually been working on it a little bit along as I went by. And I'll show you a couple of things I've got done to it. Here, you can see I've installed a new front brake master cylinder. I wanted to do this anyway. I had the original master cylinder working, but it started leaking. Of course, that means the Nissan brake lever here is smooth, and the original levers had finger grips on them. So of course, one thing leads to another. So I ordered another handlebar lever for the clutch side. I also got the top end oiler, the double oiler for the top end in place. And I've got the wiring harness pretty much sorted out. I just have to get it back into place. I've got LED turn signals and a LED turn signal flasher. But what I want to talk to you today about is about the Kickstarter. This is something for you to watch out for. This Kickstarter here was a inexpensive one that I bought on eBay, and it was advertised as being for an SR500 and an XS650. Well folks, that just isn't true. This Kickstarter, and I'll show you in a minute, perfectly matches for an XS650, but it does not match on the SR500. The SR500 needs that extra bend in it in order to clear the brake lever and the exhaust pipes. Let me pull this spark plug out and so that I can turn it, because this engine has so much compression you will not push it over by hand. With the spark plug in. But this straight leg Kickstarter will contact the brake lever right there, and most likely the exhaust pipe as well. So it's going to have to come off. Remember, I told you that it would fit perfectly on an XS650 here. Let me show you. I just happen to have one over here in the shop in the junk pile. Well, let me rephrase that. The junk pile, the future project pile, the art supplies pile, whatever you want to call it. And as you can see, it is perfectly straight, just like the one that I mistakenly installed on my SR500. I've been down and out of motorcycling. First I had a broken tooth that I had to get repaired. Now I've got kidney stones that I've been battling. I'm starting to feel much better, and I'm glad to be back out here with my babies. So, without any further ado, let's take this Kickstarter off and swap it out. Grab a wrench here. I'm going to take this bolt all the way out, because if the threads are the right pitch, I'm going to reuse it. One thing that did happen here, I ordered myself a custom Kickstarter from WeBike, and this one is a little bit unusual in the fact it does not come with the bottom part. This is just the lever. It doesn't come with the mount that goes on the bottom of the bike. So if you order this particular Kickstart lever, which I'll leave a link to, and your splines are stripped out, or your bolt needs repair, or your part is rusty, you'll need to order a new OEM piece to go on the bottom of it. These assemble. Of course, when I disassembled it, I had bagged and tagged the spring and the detente ball, along with the washer and the clips. So it'll be a pretty simple matter to put it back together. Put the washer, put the spring in this hole, not the washer, the spring. Set the ball in. Carefully push down on it. Till it snaps into place. And once that is done, then you set the washer back over it. And you need to snap the E-clip back into place. And that's it. That's it in a nutshell, and it locks closed, and it'll lock open as well. So we'll turn the camera around right quick. Slide that back into place. Take our ratchet, tighten it down. Well, that one looks good, and it was still less money than putting on a new OEM piece, if you could find one. I've actually been seeing crusty, rusty OEM Kickstarter levers selling for as much as $85 or $90, which is just crazy to me. And as you see, we push this one down, and it swings right past the brake lever. It doesn't hit it. So hopefully this is showing you something. Like I said, I'll leave you a link to this particular Kickstart lever in the description. And it looks good. We're back on this project, and we're going to be riding this SR500 before long. Until next time, keep riding, keep wrenching, and stay crazy.